The following portion of Studio 512 is sponsored by Ally Medical ER. As the kiddos head back to school, many parents worry about the wave of seasonal illnesses that often follow. Dr. Jessica Best, MD and Medical Director at Ally Medical ER Central Austin, shares what families should know when it comes to colds, flu, RSV, and COVID, and how to keep the kids healthier this semester and this school year in total. So Dr. Best, first question for you. With those kids heading back to school, what illnesses are top of mind for parents?
Oh gosh, well if you have any kids in daycare and school, you already know we're seeing it all. We have flu, we have COVID, we have strep, RSV, and many others that can sometimes present similar to each other and sometimes not. So unfortunately, once the kids get back together, you're going to see the bump.
But how can we help parents tell the differences, maybe if they're a little bit more simplistic between these illnesses?
Sure. So if you're dealing with maybe low-grade fever and runny nose and maybe mild cough, maybe we're dealing more with a cold. So maybe RSV. COVID can present similarly. Flu may give you that big high fever right at the beginning and myalgias or body aches.
So when should a parent take their child to the ER?
Okay, so if there's prolonged fever, over 100.4 degrees, especially getting up to those 102, 103, 104, where you're really getting worried, or maybe you can't get the fever down with Motrin or Tylenol, that can be very worrisome for parents and of course for your child.
All right, what should families do maybe to keep these illnesses, if they can, from ever entering the home? I know that's going to be an uphill battle.
Oh, it is, because you probably want your child to go to school or go to daycare. And of course, kids are going to play with each other, with the toys, put everything in their mouth, so it can be very hard to prevent this while at school. Hopefully your kid, the teachers and you are practicing good hand hygiene, teaching them cover their mouths when they cough. Maybe they wear a mask. Maybe you keep them out of school when they're sick to prevent the other littles from getting sick. There's COVID vaccine, flu vaccine that will help maybe prevent illness or maybe the severity of illness.
And how is Ally Medical helping families during this season? You're basically saying, we're not going to make you wait, and we're open whenever you need us.
Yeah, so we have 7 locations. One of them is likely close to you. We're open 24/7, staffed with board-certified emergency physicians. We get you in quick, we get you tested real quick, and we can usually get a treatment started in-house.
And I've used y'all's services, so I'll put my hand up and say, it was excellent. All right, Dr. Best, thank you for what you're doing for our families this season. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ally Medical ER has 7 locations across the greater Austin area. Use online check-in at allymedical.com for added convenience. The preceding portion of Studio 512 was sponsored by Ally Medical ER.